Mickey Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Not a great showing really, and it was a bit disappointing.
Certainly was. I mean, I think everyone came here, pretty hopeful with the new signings and everything. I knew, you didn't need to have fancy Premier League to know that Skamaka probably wasn't going to start, Downs wasn't going to start. It's such a shame that Aguerd got that injury up at Ibrox because I think we really could have done with him today. Then again, I mean, which centre-back could really mark Haaland? It's very, very tough to do that. But I think overall, I think the level's clear between us and City. I think that, thankfully, our season's not defined by these results. Same every season. But then again, I think that when you bear in mind the squad depth, their bench compared to ours, I think there's still a lot of work to do. Moyes knows this, everyone, background staff, everybody. I think we started fairly conservative. You don't want to chug the kitchen sink at them because you're going to just get slapped from the back. So I think it was typical approach to start the game. But eventually, their technical brilliance, every player, so just technically.
Where we did get at them last year was we got in their faces.
Yeah.
We was trying to get the second balls. We was, physically strong. Today we look weak. We look slow. We need to get ready.
I think this was sort of foreshadowed in the pre-season. We didn't really kick off in any of those games, to be honest. I know pre-season's pre-season and league's a whole different thing. But I do think we were not quite at the races today. And as you were saying, the game last season where we actually absolutely went straight at them, got the 2 goals in front, unfortunately couldn't keep it, but still a hell of a game. I think we're going to need a lot more dynamism going forward. Teams know probably how we're going to play. If we bring Skamaka, we know that he was dropping a little bit deep at times in order to pick up the ball. But we saw this at Sassuolo. He's pretty good passing the ball. Different type of player, let's say Arnautovic was or Andy Carroll. Completely different. And I think we just need to bring him into the game. Hopefully other players like, Downs could get some game time. We'll see how good he is. We definitely need some defenders back. I mean, I was really surprised Dawson didn't start today. I thought he could have started. I don't know if he had a knock or anything. But yeah, I think, going forward, definitely a lot more work to do. But no need to be disheartened. It's a very long season. We've got European football, which is a massive plus. It's the reason why I think players like Skamaka came to us in the first place. Definitely strengthen a bit further. It's good to see that Kone was out on the pitch today. Hopefully he can really help us up front. Interesting to see if Moyes will deploy him as like a wing back instead of Cresswell. I think he's more of an offensive player than defensive personally. Maybe a new left back would do, but I think overall, even if you have great players, you need to have that chemistry that Man City have. You could see even Pep Guardiola, they go 2 goals in front, he's still going frantic, he's still ballistic at them. It just shows like what a quality coach he is, and I'm not saying Moyes isn't, far from it. But I think like just the levels that there are at the minute in the Premier League, it's going to be hard to catch them, and I think definitely we could try our best to, finish round about where we did last season and season before that. But teams have strengthened, Newcastle did, Aston Villa did, even though they didn't do as well yesterday. I think they've still got a good season in them. So it's definitely not reason to panic. We could still get some more signings in. It's good to see that some of the lads, actually got some match fitness today. Skamaka played for half an hour. So I think overall it's not as bad as some fans
Just expected.
Yeah, I mean, most teams expect that City are going to come and give them a game. But I think like what West Ham know is that since I think the last 3 visits they didn't win, we beat them in the League Cup, they drew 1-1 and 2-2 last season. They probably wanted to beat that omen. And Haaland, just a big shout out, what a player he is. I don't know, it's hard to see who's going to catch him, because I think you could have 5 at the back, 6 at the back, you're still going to probably get a brace or a hat-trick. So, and so the team that he has around him, it's going to be very interesting to see. But we've still got our own Skamaka, and hopefully Antonio could get a bit of respite, because he's really been overplayed, in my opinion. A lot of fans agree over the last year or so. And I know that's one of the reasons why the club needed a striker. We haven't had one for years now, proper out and out, I think. So yeah, definitely good things ahead, no reason to be alarmed.
Fantastic, thank you very much.